and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Riri and I love highlighters and trying new palettes out. Hi again for the second time. I received my JACLYN Hill package today. I only ordered one palette. Mama ain't got all that kind of money. And then I am also going to finally be trying the JACLYN Hill Morphe palette that I have had for a year. As you can tell, I already have my brows on, my base, blush, everything else, zero highlight. As you can tell, my brows are looking kind of teak, but it is what it is. We're just gonna jump right in. I'm going to show you the palette first because I'm dying to see it. And then we will do our eyes, and then I will try out the highlighter. It came in a regular little box. It is also bubble wrapped. Thank God. So hopefully it is okay. It is very heavy. Like very, very heavy. It came, I guess, not that quick. I ordered it quite a while ago, but there is the outer packaging. I do really love this. I think it looks very luxe. It is very heavy. This is the highlight palette in, does it even say? Hello? Oh yeah, the Flash. And this is the light to medium one. And she also has like a medium to deep one. And they were $49. And I know a lot of people are kind of clowning her and saying that that was really expensive. But then you're going to go buy the new Jeffree Star ones that are $50 for one highlight. Don't understand that. And then it is packaged again inside of a little piece of cardboard. Again, inside of a little box. That is amazing. You are looking at an original. Our accent light highlighters are made using a proprietary filling process that creates unique, one-of-a-kind patterns in every pan. This is no ordinary highlighter. It is a work of art. Bullshit. Not clowning anything at all. I haven't even opened it, looked at it, touched it, or anything like that. However, I've been buying Laura Geller baked products for years and years and years and years. And they all have variances of like different striations of colors and stuff like that. Her foundations do it, her blushes, etc. Do I feel like this is something new? No, they may be amazing. I don't know. I don't think that they're as new or kind of cutting edge as she has kind of portrayed them to be. But I do think that this thing feels very, very heavy and very luxe. I absolutely love her packaging. Don't necessarily like the back because, I mean, hello. But that's really beautiful. I know some people are kind of complaining that it's kind of thick. I don't mind that at all. And I do love that it's raised. I think that's really beautiful. Let's open it up. I'm so excited. I have rose oil on my hands. Oh, very pretty. Oh, okay, honey. Definitely like the mirror. It is a really big, good size mirror. And then you get 4 shades. And then the JACLYN right here. You get the shades Gleam, Iced, Sparks, and the S is the $, and Mesmerized. And I will get these nice and close for you. I'm kind of scared to touch it because I don't want it to like get fingerprints all over it already. So there you can see. And then I will swatch them for you also. Yeah, I don't actually really see any differences in like striation or anything like that. They all pretty much look even to me. And I'm going to go, let me show this because I've seen some people just like dig and dig and dig and dig and are like, oh my God. So I always do, even with shadows, I go 1, 2, and then up and down. Okay. That was pretty intense. Holy fuck. 1, 2, up, down. 1, 2. I went into the same mother effing hand. Meh. Let's start the swatches again, guys. Let me get my little tail. Because I'm a dummy. Y'all know I'm not a swatch person. I'm just not. Okay. Hands are clean. Okay. Let's start again. Gleam. 1, 2, up and down. Iced. 1, 2, up and down. Sparks. 1, 2, up and down. And Mesmerized. 1, 2, up and down. I will say they feel very nice. They don't feel chunky at all. They actually feel very satin-like, very silky textured. They kind of remind me of my Becca highlight palette, if I'm being honest. So I will swatcheroo them all on my hands right here. Very, very beautiful. And they do feel very, very nice. They almost feel cream-like. Okay, so far so good. I think that they really look beautiful on the hand. Oh God, now I'm more excited. Okay, we're gonna put her to the side for just a minute. And as I'm going and doing my eyeshadow, this could probably be a little bit of a longer thing. Y'all know I like to go kind of in real time when I'm doing like first impressions and stuff. But we'll talk about the elephant in the YouTube world while we're going. And of course, y'all know I'm always brutally honest about stuff. I ain't kissing nobody's ass. I don't care who you are, okay? So that is what it looks like. I'm sure everybody already knows because I'm the last person to own it. And then it shows the shades on the back. And then no mirror. I'm fine with that. I don't care as long as the palette kind of folds back, and it does. So I think that's awesome. And there are all of our shades. I'm pretty sure, again, everybody has seen this palette because I'm late to the party. I'm always late to the party. So I'm going to hop in. We're going to just chat. We're going to talk. So the little proverbial elephant. Wow, there's 0 fallout so far. I'm going into the third little tan shade right here, mixed with this little bony, like, kind of taupey shade. And I'm going in with my kind of fluffy It Cosmetics brush. So, we all know, unless you're living under a rock the last 8 months, 6 months, however long, that she came out, JACLYN Hill, with her lipstick line. I personally had no interest in that. I don't wear regular bullet lipsticks. I just don't. They're not my thing. I don't like them. I don't like how they feel on the lips or anything like that. So I had 0 interest in them. With that being said, I feel like, first and foremost, I'm going to say I feel like she deserves a second chance. Obviously, I bought the fucking palette. But I will say I feel like she handled everything so wrong with the launch and everything that happened. You know, everything from kind of calling out the very first couple of people that kind of said something about the lipsticks, you know, kind of giving snide, you know, remarks back and comments back. I think that's rude. In that kind of a situation, when someone's coming at you as JACLYN Hill or someone's coming at me as Derissa, I'm going to stand my ground in a specific type of way as Derissa. If, however, I am a brand owner, I am going to handle brand situations as a brand owner. I don't feel like she did. I feel like she was a little bit of an asshole to the first few people that kind of came out and said something about the lipsticks, and she wasn't very kind. But, you know, that's my opinion. And I also think, you know, if she would have literally come out and said, after all this stuff happened, first and foremost, guys, she's a human being. This is also new to her. Yes, I know she's done brand collabs and stuff like that before, but that's literally, you're getting a swatch that they're sending you. You're getting a sample that they're sending you. You're swatching it. You're playing with it for a little while. And you're saying, yeah, you know, yay or nay. As a brand owner, it's a little bit more difficult. I'm going in with my JS5, and I'm going to go into this gorgeous mustardy maizy color right here. Oh my God, I'm very excited. So far, I have 0 fallout, and I mean, that first shade blended really well. So, you know, with this kind of experience, I think she kind of thought the same thing. I think she thought, oh, I can just kind of stand idly by. I can maybe come check out, you know, things as they progress a little bit. But, you know what I mean? I don't think that she really understood what it took at that time with that initial launch to be a brand owner, not just JACLYN Hill and sticking her name on something. I feel like if after all this stuff kind of started happening, this is blending beautifully, if she would have done, you know, an IG live, come on here and done a video, a live, whatever the case may be, instead of saying, oh no, there's no issues, these are safe, these are fine. Me personally, I would have come on and I would have said, guys, you know what? I was overwhelmed. This is my first launch. This is the first time I've done this as JACLYN, the business owner, versus being JACLYN, putting my name on something, approving something. And I fucked up. You know, I wasn't as attentive as I should have been. I wasn't there as much as I should have been. And I'm gratefully sorry. You know, I am going to make this right. I'm going to figure out where the problems are coming from, and we're going to make sure they never happen again. I'm going to issue refunds, etc. If she had done that, I don't think she would have gotten the backlash that she did. But for her very first kind of responses to being an asshole to people, telling people they had dry lips, telling people, oh no, this, you know, you're talking shit, you just don't like me, whatever the case may be, I think it was ridiculous. Case in point, look at Jeffree Star. And I know they're two totally different people. I'm just using this as an example as a business owner. I'm staying in this brush. I'm going to this deep kind of terracotta brown right here. It's got a lot of red in it. That one has a lot of fallout. I'm just doing this on the outer corner just to kind of deepen everything up. So, you know, Jeffree Star. Even when the conspiracy palettes, the 35 of the ever, you know, enormous amount of palettes, when people are like, hey, there's, you know, I see a weird fiber, weird fabrics. He was on that shit, man. He addressed it. He apologized. He fucking made it right. He asked his team, you know, publicly, like, hey, what the hell is going on? He took control, not as Jeffree Star and everybody hates me because I'm Jeffree Star. He took control as the brand owner. Also with the whole, you know, the mini box having stickers in it. I know at first he got a little, you know, kind of ruthless, with the first couple people, again, that kind of said something. I don't know if he felt attacked. I don't know if he was having a shitty day, whatever the case may be. But then he did come back. He did apologize. He did issue the refunds. And for me, that is how you handle things as a business owner. That being said, I look at everything and kind of put myself in the person's place. This is why you'll never hear me talk shit about people. You know, I will speak on things, but I'm not ever going to be hateful towards somebody. Because I'm not a drama channel. I don't get into the drama. I pride myself on being a very, very positive person. And I keep that in my four walls. I don't like negativity at all, period. I can't do it. Especially as somebody that already has debilitating anxiety and depression. I don't need the negative bullshit in my life, you guys. So I feel like this. I look at this situation and any situation kind of in general in life as what if it were me, and I would want people to forgive me. I would want a second chance, and that is why I purchased this. Plus, I fucking love highlighter. But first and foremost, this should have been her first launch. It is more on brand for JACLYN. I don't understand the lipstick launch at all. I think that she is doing something really beautiful and unique in regard to having different formulas in different shades all coming out at one time. I'm kind of confused. I am confused still as to whether or not this is a limited edition or not, because that still kind of hasn't been made clear, going back into the mustard, because it still kind of hasn't been made very clear. But I hope it is. I hope it is something that is a permanent thing. I do also want to try, if I like this and the quality of this, I do want to try the kind of just like luminous powders. Y'all know I live for anything luminous and anything that's like soft and glowy. So I'm really excited about that. I think she should have done this launch first. I think if she would have done this, I'm going into that terracotta. If she would have done this first, her launch would have been a success. I 100% believe that. I also think that after this launch, she can kind of start redeeming herself. And I hope that if anything else, you know, kind of happens in the future, that she steps up in the way that Jeffree Star typically does. And just don't give bullshit ass excuses. You know what I mean? Don't fucking call other people out. Don't assume that people are just out to get you, which some people may be. You know, not everybody likes JACLYN Hill. Not everybody has to like her. Not everybody likes me. Bitch, you ain't gotta like me. You know what I'm saying? I would hope you respect me, even if you don't like me. But that's the thing. I don't feel like she's even respected. And that's not okay, guys. At the end of the day, she's a human being. She fucked up. And although I feel like she dealt with it wrong, and maybe she didn't apologize for the fuck up immediately like she should have done, she still apologized. And she still tried to make it right. Going back into the mustard and really loading up this little tiny brush. Again, just a little bit of fallout. Everything is blending beautifully though. And I'm really just going to kind of pull this out and really blow it out on the bottom. But, you know, I feel like she deserves a second chance. I look at it like this. What if this was me? What if it was you? This is what we as consumers need to look at, guys. And I hope that you all kind of take this with a grain of salt. We could all be assholes. We could all jump on the cancel culture train and the, oh, I hate so-and-so because they did this. But at the end of the day, be a leader, not a follower, first and foremost. Have your own thoughts also. And realize and think if it was you. You know what I mean? If I came out with my own makeup line, I was used to other brands kind of doing all the work and me just kind of saying yay or nay. And then now I'm in this whole new world. You know what I mean? If I fucked up, I would hope and pray that everybody would be like, you know what? She fucked up. She's a human being. We are going to give her a second chance. And that's how I look at it. She deserves a second chance, period. Just like a lot of people with, you know, Juvia's Place, a lot of people with, you know, Huda Beauty, a lot of people, even with Jeffree Star, shit. You know, he's had so many people come at him and, you know, all these different brands, different people. At the end of the day, guys, yes, it's Jeffree Star. Yes, it's JACLYN Hill. But they're also human beings. They have feelings and emotions. They get hurt. They get stressed out. You know what I mean? And when you fuck up, me and you fuck up, nobody bats an eye. You know what I mean? Like, nobody cares. But when you're on this larger platform and you fuck up, God forbid. You know what I mean? Like, it's not okay. You're deemed a failure. You're a piece of shit, all this other stuff. And I don't understand that. I do not understand it. I also don't understand how we suddenly go from, oh, you know, I like so-and-so or I watch so-and-so or whatever to, well, just because this person and this person doesn't like them all of a sudden, I'm not going to like this person anymore. You, my friend, are a weak individual. And I've had these things happen to me just in real life where one person suddenly didn't like me. No reason, no explanation, no nothing. They just became a bitch to me. And then everybody else around this other person became assholes to me. And I'm like, I'm a little confused. Going back in that brick color. I was like, okay, I'm a little confused. I literally didn't do shit to this other person at all. Have no idea why this person feels this way. But then now all these other people are jumping on the bandwagon because she doesn't suddenly like me. I don't get that kind of stuff. And that is not me. And there are people that can 100% vouch for that. I'm not someone that's going to sit back and talk shit about someone else. I'm going to go to you. We're adults. You know, we have voices. I'm going to come to you and say, hey, I heard this, or hey, this is happening, or hey, I feel this way. And I'm going to give you the opportunity, which is the fair thing to do. I'm going to give you the opportunity to make it right. And then if you can't make it right, then we can part ways. I'm not going to be hateful. I'm not going to be angry or disgusting or rude or malicious. And some people deserve that from me. But that's not me. That's not who I am as a person. I'm going to go into probably just my finger. And, oh, there's somebody to pick from. I'll get back into the story. I don't know what to use. I think I want to go into this really pretty, like, bronzy gold right here and check out the metallic. This is really beautiful. Ooh, okay, honey. It doesn't. Let me get a little bit more. Okay, there we go. I was about to say that was a little underwhelming. But anyway, I am the type of person that, like, let's talk. Let's figure our shit out. You know, our business is our business. Not everybody else's business. Okay? And I don't get into the he said, she said bullshit. I don't get into the drama. Even, you know, my, like, business Facebook page is deactivated. Has been for quite a few months. But even on there, when I am active on my, you know, my page and in my group on Facebook, I have had multiple times people message me, well, hey, Riri, so-and-so was being an asshole to me and you need to kick him out of your group. Well, did it happen in the group? No. Then deal with it like an adult. I'm sorry. I'm not getting into your fucking bullshit ass drama. I cannot do it, you guys. I'm literally just taking the kind of rusty shade and going back over just to kind of further deepen up the outside. Ooh. All right. I like it so far. I am going to go back into this fluffy brush and kind of wipe it off a little bit and just blend the metallic and the matte. So metallic is slightly, I don't know how to explain it, flaky-ish. I'll show you up close. But I mean, it's performing well and it's really beautiful. And I like the look that I created, of course. It's a warm look. Yeah, so far so good. But, you know, people would message me and be like, hey, so-and-so did this, so-and-so did this. If it didn't happen actually in the group, then I am not going to kick somebody out of my group. That's ridiculous. I'm going into the pretty metallic white, kind of icy shade here. It's not a pure white. It's more like a creamy color. And I'm using a tiny little pencil brush and really, really loading. No, I'm not. I'm going to wipe this off. Let me get my little thing. I'm going to highlight the inner corner with the lightest highlight. So I think we're good with the eyes. I like this. I will show you the little bit of kickback that I got in here. Not terrible at all. And everything kind of performed really well. I will definitely keep on playing with it, but so far so good. And you'll know I always just do kind of my typical look when I am trying out a palette for the first time. I like it. I like the quality of it. It seems really nice. I'm overall pleased so far. I'm going to hop off for 2 seconds and throw on some mascara, and then I'll be right back. BRB. All right, beauties. I put on some Tarte Fake Awake eyeliner and my Better Than Sex mascara, of course. Okay, I'm excited. We're going in. We're going to use this teeny tiny little brush. We're going to do the inner corner. And I don't always love a super bright under brow bone thing. I'm going to go into Gleam, which is right here. Oh, I'm so excited. I probably will not use Gleam or Sparks as highlights. I don't like icy highlight. I don't like these particular shades as far as for that. Oh, that was too much. Oh, that was too much. Oh, that was... Oh, fudge. Okay, they definitely have some pigment to them. Again, not different. Not anything different from what I have seen. I literally, like I said, have been getting baked products from Laura Geller for years. Like the packaging and stuff like that reminds me of like my Becca and Chloe thing. But they are really freaking beautiful. They do feel really soft. I actually like the texture a lot. There's like no like weird glitter particles in here. They're not like chunky or heavy or anything like that, which I really love. I'm going to go actually into Sparks. I'm going to try as many as we possibly can. I'm going to go into Sparks a little tiny bit. Oh God, I'm scared. And oh my God. Yeah, it's definitely too yellowy for my skin, but it's stunning. Ooh, bitch. And y'all know I like to bring my highlights up just a little bit. I like to keep that inner corner really bright and open. But yeah, there's no, it's not glittery. It's not like weird and metallic. They're not crumbly at all. I'm getting no fallout. I've seen a lot of people get a shit ton of fallout. I'm not experiencing that. Maybe I will when I get my highlight brush in here. I don't know. Oh, I like that. Okay. I did not buy the brushes. I'm sorry, but I have way too many brushes. I honestly don't think the price point is bad on them. I know a lot of people are talking shit about that. I feel like the price point is the same as like ABH and things like that. But I'm going to try 2 different brushes. I'm going to try this one right here we got from our Ipsy, and you will see that. I've already filmed it. I'm so sorry. But I got this and I wanted to do this today. So I got this little one from the Ipsy, and then I also have this SL Miss Glam one, the really beautiful blue one. So I'm going to try both of these, and we'll do one of each of the shades. So I'm going to go into Ice, which I think is probably going to be my favorite. And that is this one right here, the more kind of champagne with this fluffy brush. And I'm going to do a little tiny bit. Whew, I'm scared. Okay, yeah, I did get quite a bit of fallout using that brush. So definitely I would use a very light hand, which I feel like I did, but okay, a lot of fallout. All right, y'all, here we go. Oh, fuck. Oh. Mommy. Oh, fuck. It's still looking kind of icy, though, which I'm really weirded out about. I mean, it says ice, but I'm gonna put some just on the very, oh fuck. Okay, I would definitely do this before I do my blush, which I do that a lot, or I would mix it with blush. Oh my god. She works. It definitely works. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this brush and go into Mesmerized, which has like a peachy, pinky kind of undertone to it. Again, very lightly. Oh yeah, I'm barely touching. Okay, that's a lot of fallout, which I don't mind. Y'all know that, but oh god. Okay, it's not it. Oh, yes it is. I'm just not seeing it very well. Oh, don't. This is slightly more concentrated, and I think it's a little too fluffy for me. Like, it's too soft. So it's not really laying down the same way that the other brush did. So if you want to go more light-handed, I definitely recommend this one, this type of brush, like something more like soft. I'm going to use this other brush. I'm going to wipe it off and go into Mesmerized and then try it. Mesmerized is not quite as pigmented, I'm not feeling like. It's not bad, but I feel like this is too much, and this is, I mean, it's still pretty. It's still really beautiful. It's just not as impactful as I thought it would be. I'm going to try this on the nose. Yeah, you can kind of concentrate it still. I like how this looks more in regard to, and it's not showing my texture and stuff either, in regard to just like kind of showing up a little bit more. The other one definitely with the open soft brush goes on much like softer. I'm going to take the tiniest little bit of Gleam, which is the white kind of icier one, and tap it off and come right at the very top. Okay, we are going to blend to the high heavens. Yeah, this one's much more. Ooh. Okay, now these two together, I love. Oh, mama. That's pretty, honey. Okay. Alright. I'm pretty impressed. Again, this is a little too much. But I think once I spray my face, which I always do. You guys know this because mama's dry. Let me spray and let's kind of press everybody in like I always do. Of course, going in for my pretty brush. And you guys, I use this every day. And I mean, I've used a lot, but like I felt like I should have gone through it a lot more. Taking my little sponge and I press. I do not tug. Yes. Okay. That is gorgeous. Still slightly more icy. I wonder, honestly, if I could have gotten away with getting the like medium to deep one and just use the two lighter shades in that. She's beaming, honey. She's all right. Yeah, I definitely think depending on what kind of look you're going for, you could really get it crazy intense, like blinding, you know, space aliens coming landing on you, or you could really softly diffuse it out with like a more fluffy brush. I gotta say I'm impressed. I will say the few cons, they don't necessarily bother me, but these are things I know that other people look for. The packaging is quite thick and quite bulky, but I think it is absolutely stunning. I love the beautiful detailing. I love that this is raised up. It is heavy. It feels very nice, very substantial, and very luxe. Again, beautiful, large, full-size mirror. And then, of course, the 4 different shades. So I think that definitely if you are, of course, lighter than me, probably just up to my shade, I would kind of honestly give a word of caution as far as medium skin tones. Like a true deeper medium, I don't know how they would look on your skin, because this to me even feels slightly icy. Stunning, but and then it does have quite a bit of fallout in the pan, but I mean, to me that's not a, you know, break type of thing for me. Oh my god, up close it looks okay. The more I'm looking at this side, I'm actually really liking this side now, especially when I added kind of like the more icy on top. And I'm going to get close, of course, and show y'all. But yeah, I mean, I think overall it's really stunning. I will 100% continue to use it because it was $50. That could be another con, the fact that it's $50. But I also will say it's for 4 different shades. And if you can't use all 4 as highlights, use them for your brow bone, use them for an all over lid shade. You can use them in different ways. So yeah, let's get close. Let's get up close and personal, darlings. Hi, how are y'all doing? Yeah, so I'm gonna get really close. And you can see it's not showing my texture and stuff, which most highlights will. So definitely depending on how you want to wear it, I would kind of judge it based on how you want to wear it, how intense you want it to be, and then use a brush based on that. Kind of like with my bronzer. If I'm going to go super stark, very kind of, you know, chiseled, I will use a firmer brush, a tighter packed brush, and then any other time I use my big fat fluffy Judy brush. And it just gives it a very soft diffused look. But that is freaking beaming, you guys. That is gorgeous. So yeah, that is it. The palette I love. I will continue to work with it. I think it's stunning. They blended really well together, and you guys saw, you know, I had no issues with anything. I do feel like the shadow, just slightly, not a whole lot. I feel like it's slightly kind of powdery or like kind of flaky in a sense. That may also just be me, and it just may be, I don't know. It may be because it's been sitting here for a year. But yeah, I love that that is not showing my texture the way that some do. That is really pretty. But yeah, I definitely think you could really soften it out the way that I did with the sponge. And then you could also do it, you know, gleaming. But yeah, I really like it. Again, packaging is quite bulky, quite heavy. I have fingerprints all over this now, so that kind of can be a con as well. The $49 price point can be kind of a con. But yeah, I think that if you like her, you've watched her for a very long time, you kind of feel like I do, that like, hey, she's one of the OGs, let's give her a second chance. I say go for it. You know, if you have the extra funds and you're a highlighter hoe like myself, then go for it. Yeah, so I love it. I think that they're both great, and I will revisit them, of course. It is 7:30, so I will maybe update you guys in the comments. We're about to cook out and stuff like that. My son's best friend is here. I will update y'all in the comments. I will wear it as long as I possibly can tonight, and just let you guys know like how it wore and everything. Did any of my natural oils come through? The little bit of oil I have. So yeah, that is it. And that brings me to today's little giveaway. If you've watched it this far, holla freaking Luya, I love you, because we're at 35 minutes-ish. But we're going to do another little tiny mystery giveaway. It is for the Flower Beauty Suns Blazing palette. Beautiful warm palette. Of course, I have not used it, and if I feel like I'm not going to, or it's been sitting here, then you know what? I'm going to pass it along. All you have to do is comment down below with 2 yellow hearts and say enter me. That's it. Be 18. Be subscribed, of course. It'll be another 24-hour one. It's going up tonight. So I will actually do this 2 p.m. on Saturday. So a little more than 24 hours. But I will do it 2 p.m. on Saturday and call the winner. And then I will get it shipped out to you on Monday. So again, leave 2 yellow hearts down below and say enter me, and you will be entered. Please be 18. Please be in the US, and of course subscribe to my channel. Thank you, beauties, so much. Congratulations again to Jackie Naturals, who won yesterday's gift. Yeah, I'm excited, and there will be more coming. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be getting caught up. I promise. I love you, beauties, so much. Thank y'all for everything, and be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.